Good afternoon, or good evening. Dave here, coming up to another day at the farm. Actually, I kind of hate driving in one hand, so I might have to skip this part because I'm trying to get out. Today we come out with something a little bit different. Today we're going to use the GoPro Hero 10, but we're going to use it with the mod media. I want to see if there's a difference in the microphone, the built-in microphone, that is. If you can see it, I'm going to put it on the mirror. Middle mirror, so you could see what I'm talking about. See that little foam thing? That's what I'm gonna be using for a little while, and I might even switch over to the Rode wireless. Today, you know, naturally y'all are aware that I work during the night, so I sleep during the day. But I woke up around 11:30, almost noontime. Check my Facebook real quick. Check for any messages. Pretty much everything was down. I was like, wow. Facebook is down, Instagram is down, WhatsApp is down, and there was so many millions of users using Twitter today that it almost went down also. It started to act very jittery. Because obviously Twitter wasn't prepared for millions upon millions of users to access Twitter all at one time and find out what's going on with Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp also. Yeah, it's kind of like a global meltdown. I don't know what it was. People on Facebook always jump to the worst conclusion, which is, Facebook was hacked, and so forth. I don't think it was hacked. Something's going on. Somebody in Facebook has a dark agenda prepared for us. I'm not being a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I'm just, it's my 2-cent opinion, and I see 2 cents because my opinions are worthless. But somebody has a dark agenda set up for us, and something eventually is going to happen. Things are not going well with our federal government, which the news media has kind of everything to say about it, because when I switch it over to CNN and find out what's going on with the federal government news, it's like things are normal over there. But I switch it over to Fox News, and Fox News is pretty much telling us that the world's almost over, because our president wants to turn this country that we call the land of the free into a socialist communist country. I have no idea why he's asking for trillions of dollars, but giving money to illegal aliens, that's something that I probably wouldn't have accepted, because in the first place, if I were to go to their country, would their country give me free money, free education, free housing, free medication? I seriously doubt it. yet they come to this country and they're expecting that. They're expecting that, and I guess this president wants to make them happy, I guess, or I don't know what. I'm not sure what it could be. There's nothing wrong. I'm not against people coming to the United States to come and live here, bring their families, and start a new life. I would always say that that's the most wonderful thing that I would probably suggest to any family, any foreigner from around the world. If you want to come to the United States and bring your family, get a good job, or if you have some type of trade, some type of gift that you might be able to contribute to the United States, yeah, I welcome you with all open arms. But if you're coming over here because you hate the United States and you want to plant bombs or fly airplanes into buildings and create chaos and death and destruction, then you're not welcome here. And it's like, for example, if I went to your country with those intentions, do you think your country would greet me with open arms? Hell no. So, you know, this country was founded by Christians. They were hunted down and persecuted back when they lived in England, and you know, in those other countries that was ruled by a king or a queen, where it would say it would be law by whatever the king or queen said. Well, they decided to make a journey on their own and discover this land and make it a land of opportunity. Make it an opportunity where you have the right to choose. You have the right to and trust your own government to protect you. You, the people of the United States. The government sole responsibility, from the president all the way down to Congress, all the way down to mayors and public servants, they're all to serve our community, us. We pay your taxes so that you can serve us better. Not so you can get this money and give it away to other countries just because you think that it would either have these people kiss your butt or something. I don't know why you're giving away money like that. But my understanding is that, hold on a second. You want to come and think that you can just come in here and start getting government help, start applying for food stamps, start applying for every type of benefit that the government would offer to its citizens, to the citizens of the United States, not immigrants, not people that are just coming from another country and coming out with your hands extended out and say, oh, I want money, I need this money, I need this other money. For what? For what? You might end up turning around and use that money to hurt other people from the United States. That's not right. I'm almost on my way to work, but I gotta pick up dinner. I am not a politician. I am not running for politics. I am not running for office. I'm an ordinary blogger. I usually mind my own business. I usually stay away from politics because politics are evil. One day you're out here patting your friend's back and saying, you're my friend, and then later on he turns around and backstabs you because he was promised a better position somewhere else, or he was promised to screw you over so they can silence you, because sometimes people make good points and the crooks in politics don't want you to be exposing them. So they send your friends over. They send people over to burn you. to make you less credible. That makes them more powerful. And even though people would say, well, it's your choice, you need to vote them out. Yes, but you know what? At the last day of the votes, these guys went from evil people to super nice people, and they promised you this and they promised you that, and they would look at you in your face and tell you, hey, I'm an honest politician and I will do this to help your community, and if you vote me in, you will not regret it. Yeah, as soon as we vote him in, he forgets about us. He forgets about us. He might be able to do you a little favor by, maybe having somebody turn on your water faucet or some city regulations or something, but that's it. That's all he's done. He's done that for you, and that's it. So no, people, politicians, all politicians, they're evil, all of them. They're nice people that you can come up and smile and say hi, but don't ever put your back on them, because they will backstab you. There's no politician that's a true person nowadays. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about politics. I don't know, man. I just got off here. Just got off the Taco Bell and headed over to get in lines and started heading out of town towards the ranch. I don't want to take the interstate because, well, you know how Austin gets with the interstate. So I'm going to take these back roads. We're in the northwestern part of Austin, Texas right now. I'm going to roll up the window here. Look, a Whataburger. Most of you, if you haven't eaten a Whataburger, I'd recommend you go to a Whataburger. They're a real good burger. And I'm not advertising. I'm going to lower down the fan. I'm noticing the fan's getting picked up by the microphone on the camera. And this light's taking so long. Alright, well, I tried to give him a break. He didn't move forward, so... Anyways. Enough of looking at me. I'm ugly. Let's look at the roadway now. You can still follow up by my voice. This mod media works pretty good. I wonder how the voice sounds. I'm not outside, so I'm not picking up any outside wind or anything, so you might be able to pick up the wind or the noise or static from the air conditioning on the truck, but that's about it. As I mentioned earlier, Facebook went offline. It's back online already. It's back online, but they did go offline for a little while, and that is enough for me to celebrate the fact that you got a Tahoe making a traffic stop. I gotta switch to the other lane out of courtesy. It's an unmarked vehicle. Unmarked Tahoe. No, it was marked. It had the black invisible emblems that say police. I don't know who they were, but anyways. I have no idea what I was talking about. Oh, damn, I need a shave. We're coming up to another light. Wow. For those of you who have never seen a traffic light, there's a traffic light right there. It's on red right now. The CBS right here. We're looking at some rain, or it looks dark over there. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera. In comparison to the light from the sun, excuse me, it looks kind of dark over there. Oh, and as I said, I woke up at noontime, checked my messages to realize that Facebook was down, and I couldn't get back to sleep anymore. I was calling everybody. Hey, is your Facebook down? He said, yeah, it's down. And hey, everybody told me that it's down. So I was like, wow. Facebook being such a giant. And I saw it on YouTube on one of the newscasts where it said that for that little while that it went down, Facebook lost about $7 billion today. Which is actually pocket change for them. They seem to be like giants or something like that. Giants on the internet. They seem to think that they're untouchable. Anyways, I'm going to cut this short because I do need to be driving. First of all, there's nothing going on at the ranch. We finished cultivating. We're hoping that it would not rain anymore so we can start planting. And we're in the process of planting onions now. Yellow onions, red onions, and purple onions. So we can, as soon as we can do that, then we move on to the next project. My project is going to be hopefully later on in a couple of weeks, if things go well. I will, yeah, it does look like rain. I will be flying over to Las Vegas for a convention and a meeting, and that's kind of gonna be my vacation time, because unfortunately there ain't no entry to the Philippines like the way it was back then. We can all thank COVID-19 for closing the Philippines, and of course every country pretty much closed for their own people to get well. Naturally, there ain't that much of COVID left, even though it's still gonna be here. It's gonna live within us. I've had my shots already, my vaccine shots, and I still got sick. Even after having the vaccine, I still got sick with COVID-19, and this second time around was even worse than the first one. So it wasn't a good feeling. But I'm hoping I don't get sick again. Anyways, I don't think I can go to the Philippines this year. So I might as well take advantage of my vacation time and head on over to Las Vegas and visit up with some people that I know there, and just take a few days off, just relax, go play with machines and stuff. So other than that, in closing, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. Some of them are kind of boring, some of them are pretty good, very interesting at times. I would still suggest that you maintain your social distancing. You know, I said it right. Maintain your social distancing. Any chance you get, instead of looking at your Facebook, spend some time with your family. Talk to your kids. Bring them into the living room and talk to them and tell them, you know what? Sometimes we don't ever have a chance to talk because everybody is inside their own world in Facebook or Instagram or what other app they use. Talk to them. Get to know your kids better. You'd be surprised how many things they know that you probably didn't know. And then when the weekend comes around, take your family to the Christian church of your choice. Church, being a member of a church, of a Christian church, it's so important, very, very important to the values of every family here on earth. Unfortunately, a lot of these families have refused to go to church, so they start getting these diabolical ideas of doing other things to encourage other people to stay away from church and join them in their demonic phases of stages in their lives. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to mention it. Just be careful out there, people. Based on the way I'm seeing how things are going, there's a lot less and less and less people that are believing in God nowadays. Most of the millennials that I know of laugh when I try to tell them about stories that I read in the Bible, and they laugh. They thinking that it's just a fairy tale. That's what happens when these parents don't take their kids to church. Y'all have a good day. Be careful out there. And God bless everyone, even the non-believers.